Jenna Heil. My topic is tobacco growth in the United States and Brazil. U.S. banned hazardous child labor in tobacco farming. In April 2015, Congress introduced a bill. The bill prohibits children from working directly with tobacco. The tobacco makes them sick. Kids get nicotine poison easier than adults do. The poisoning causes headaches, vomiting, and dizziness. The children in the United States work 50 to 60 hours a week in extreme heat. Even with new laws, 16 and 17-year-olds still work in the fields, even though you're not supposed to be working in them until you're 18. According to Marcus, the proposed legislation would apply only to children working for hire and would not affect children working on their family farm. Tobacco's children, Brazil sets an example for the U.S. On a warm January afternoon in Brazil, a reporter was talking to a woman named Sandra. Sandra said that she has been working in the fields since she was 12 or 13 years old. In 2008, a law was passed that banned children from working in tobacco fields under the age of 18 in Brazil. Both the U.S. and Brazil made the list for the top 10 tobacco growing countries in the world. Brazil is number 2 and the U.S. is number 4. Sandra has a son, Mateo, who helps on her farm, and he denied the fact that he works there very often. And Mateo claims that he says that he brings his parents water and doesn't do much else. But he also was seen piling dry leaves into crates, which weigh up to 130 pounds. And another woman was interviewed. Her name was Beatrice, and she grew up working in fields, and now she has medical problems. So she has a 17-year-old daughter who she does not allow to work in the fields because she doesn't want her daughter to have the same problems. So she hires adults to work in the field for her. And just 13 and working risky 12-hour shifts in the tobacco fields. In Pink Hill, North Carolina, Sarah puts a garbage bag over her daughter to protect her from getting the toxic chemicals in. And the garbage bags do not do too much to protect them because you still have your arms and your head out. And the 13-year-old plucks flowers off of tobacco plants that they don't need to grow anymore, and she harvests leaves that are ready to. She has to wait hours in deadly heat, which is up to 90 degrees, to get a drink of water because the farmer who has the water is on the other end of the field and he doesn't get there until an hour or so later. And when it rains, the leaves get wet and the nicotine goes in through the skin, which is toxic. And as long as it doesn't conflict with school, kids 12 and older can work unlimited hours in tobacco fields in the United States. And according to Stephen, many of the young workers are immigrants or children of migrant workers. Some of the tobacco farms don't have portable bathrooms, so some women are stuck going in the fields or they have to hold it until they get home. So these are not very good working conditions for people.